My family origins from the Philippines. Gapultos is, the way my father had explained it to me, was kind of a made-up name. Back in 1400s, the Spanish conquered the Philippines, and a lot of the original Filipinos had taken on Spanish last names, and the story was told that my great-grandfather hated the Spanish so much that he rearranged some letters around. I think originally my name was Apostle, which is apostle in Spanish, so that's how it came to be. My father immigrated from the Philippines in the 70s. Back in the 70s, there was a shortage of physicians, so they tried to recruit outside of the U.S., obviously. So they looked for English-speaking countries, and the Philippines happened to be one of the targets. So he studied in New York. I was born in New York, and we moved to Alabama when I was about 7 years old. Went to a Catholic school in Alabama. Catholics are very far and few between in the state of Alabama. I only graduated with 16 other people. Xavier came down to recruit heavily in the Catholic schools in Alabama. But Xavier in Cincinnati was a great fit once I came here and settled in, and have been here ever since. I was actually in my master's program at Xavier. She was in the master's program at UC. We had a mutual friend that kind of connected us. We were in a student group. It was called FASO. It was the Filipino American Student Association. She was vice president of the organization at the time. She had asked me to do some functions for the group, and we worked closely after that, and love came after that, so it was great. Wife's name is Melissa. She goes by Lisa. I have a son. His name is Alex, 9 years old. I have a daughter named Aaliyah. She's 7. Both born in Cincinnati. They love it here, and so do I. Been here 22 years now. So. I have a pretty avid sports collection. I have part of it in my office. It's a lot worse once you get to my home. There's pictures of athletes everywhere. I've got baseballs, footballs, baseball bats, basketballs pretty much throughout the house. And that just reflects my personality, my love for sports. So. Sean Alexander was actually a player for Alabama back in the late 90s. He's actually from the Northern Kentucky area. I actually met him at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He had won the Most Valuable Player back in 2005, I believe, and I had an opportunity to meet him. He signed a ball for me, and I've got a picture with him. It's a great picture. My wife tells me, "You look so happy in that picture." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I was pretty happy." I'm now the Director of Business Development for St. Elizabeth. I've been doing that for 5 years. We serve definitely a unique population in Northern Kentucky. It's fair enough for me to say that the residents of Northern Kentucky have very Southern values, which me being from the Deep South can definitely relate with. St. Elizabeth is strong and has very strong community values. We have great physicians, very close-knit with the community. Families always support each other through thick and thin. Whether it's your immediate family, that's what you think about is who do you go to? If things go wrong, you go to your family. I have the same feelings here at St. Elizabeth. I could go 2 doors down my office and say, "Hey, I need some help here. Do you mind helping me out?" Without question, they'll help me. But I'll also do the same thing for them. If they need help from me, I'll be more than happy to provide that as well. That's how the family atmosphere pretty much resonates. And it's pay it forward mentality. I'll help you, you help someone else in the long run, and we'll see if we could get this done.
I had great parents. My folks both lived to be 90. My dad was a chemical engineer. He worked on the Manhattan Project, on the bomb.